What's up everyone, welcome back to another episode of AWS tutorial. And today I'm going to show you how to build a chatbot on AWS step by step. And the reason why I want to show you how to build a chatbot is that after the pandemic, I realized the demand for chatbots has increased significantly to reduce human interactions. For example, customer services or technical support for company websites, or even restaurants right now use more machines or robots to help customers to place their orders. And then all the cool kids nowadays love to use voice command devices such as Alexa or Google Home to do things for like shopping and stuff. So I think the demand for chatbot applications can only go up in the future. And that's why I think it's valuable to learn how to do it now. And the AWS service that we're going to use today is called Lex, which is a very powerful chatbot service that we have on AWS because it uses machine learning in the background to help you with the conversation with the bot, so that you don't have to write all the natural language processing algorithms in the background, which saves you a lot of time. And for today's tutorial, we're going to build a pizza ordering chatbot together, which is a very simple application to get you started, but the approach is going to be the same for all other applications. And if you have ideas or suggestions on how to extend the application or the chatbot, comment down below. If I have enough interest, I'll make a separate video for that. But for today's tutorial, let's keep it simple. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so right now I am on the homepage of the AWS console. And as I mentioned earlier, what we're going to use to build this chatbot is called Lex on AWS. So I'm going to type in Lex and then create bot. Give the bot a name. I'm just going to call it pizza ordering bot. Pretty simple. And then I'm just going to create a basic role for that. And then no. Leave it as default and then hit next. And then now we are going to configure some of the basic settings. Language, we're going to leave it as English, US. And then voice, we have different options for it. Let's see what this sounds like.
My name is Joanna. Let me know how I can assist you.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So we're going to select Joanna. And then the intent classification confidence score threshold. So that threshold number is going to be used by the machine learning model that I mentioned earlier to detect how closely the two sentences are. For example, hi and hello. They are very closely to each other. So I think the score is going to be really high, like 90 something or 0.9 something. So that is the threshold that it has to meet in order for the bot to recognize that as the same sentence as the next one. So 0.4 seems to be a good number. So I'm going to leave it as is and then hit done. Okay, so right now our bot is created and it directs you to the intent page. Let's go back to the home page and then we're going to start there. Okay, so this is the home page, and then if I click here, bot, this is the chatbot that we just created a few minutes ago. Obviously, it doesn't have anything now, and now we're going to get into it and configure it accordingly. Oh, I spelled it wrong, ordering, but whatever. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some intents to it. So on the left side, we're going to click intent. That is the intent that AWS created for us automatically after we created the chatbot. But before we get into the details, let's talk about what an intent is. So intents are basically categories of the conversations that you want your chatbot to be able to handle. For example, for our pizza ordering app, the first intent or category of conversations that we want it to be able to handle is obviously greeting. For example, when the customer comes up to the chatbot and says hi or hello, we want the bot to be able to respond to that and provide instructions on how to order. So the first one is the intent that we're going to create is called greeting. And then after that, the second category that we want it to be able to handle is ordering pizza, of course. That's like another type of conversations that we wanted to be able to handle. And then the third intent is called drink ordering, because other than pizza, the customers can order drink as well. So let's modify this new intent to be our greeting intent. So for the intent name, I'm just going to change that to greeting. You can add some descriptions to it. And then scroll down to utterances. So utterances are basically the sample phrases that the users can say to the bot, and then the bot would listen to it. And if it matches with these sample phrases, it's going to say, okay, this is the intent that I want to trigger. So these are basically the sample phrases that when the user says, I'm going to trigger this intent in the bot for the conversation. So we're going to scroll down. So since it's greeting, so I'm going to say the first one is hi or hello. You can add more things to it if you want to. And then we're going to scroll down to, let's say, closing responses, where we're going to respond to the customer. So obviously, it's going to say something. Let's see, say hi, welcome to the amazing pizza store. My name is Joanna. I think that's what we selected the voice for the chatbot. I can help you with your order. Would you like to order pizza or drinks? So this is one of the response that our chatbot is gonna respond to the user when they say hi. One thing I forgot to mention is in here, these are only the examples that the customers can say to the chatbot. Obviously, they can say similar things that match with hi or hello. And if the threshold score, or if they're close enough to these two phrases, the chatbot is going to recognize that as hi or hello as well, and this intent is going to be triggered. So that's the machine learning part of it. So I'm going to show that to you later in the demo. So the customer doesn't have to say hi, hello. It can say yo or something. So go back here into the closing responses. So we also have the option to add variants to it, because if you don't want the chatbot to respond this message every time, you can add the variants. You can say something like, yo, welcome to the shop. My name is Joanna. I'll help you with your order. Something like that. And then that's it. That's all we need to do for this intent. So I'm going to hit save. And then we're going to hit build. Okay, so the first time building it took a little bit longer, but finally it's successful. And now I think we can test our intent for now. Let's say hi. And it's like, okay, it chooses the second one, obviously. And then say hi again. We choose the first one. Hi. Hello. Okay, so the interlay is working. And now let's move on to step number 2, which is to create our 2 other intents. One is pizza ordering, and then the other one is drink ordering. So let's close this, and then go back to intent, and then add a new intent. Let's add an empty one. Give it a name. Let's call it pizza ordering. Hit add. Okay, so in the sample utterances, we can provide some sample phrases like pizza, I want pizza, order pizza, I would like to order pizza. Okay, that should be enough just to test it out, but you can add other things if you want. And then in the initial response, we can say something like, got it, I'll help you order some pizza. And then next, we're going to ask the customers what size of pizza they want and what topping they want on the pizza. And we're going to use something called slots for that purpose. So what a slot is that it's something that the bot has to ask the user in order to fulfill the intent. So in our case, pizza ordering intent. So since the size and topping is a must-have things for our pizza ordering or making in real life as well, so we're going to use slots for that. But before we can add the slot, we're going to define something called slot type. because for size, let's say we only have small, medium, large, we cannot just let the user type in something like gigantic or something like that. And same thing as topics, we only have a limited number of toppings that are available for the user. We can't just let them type in whatever they want. So it's pretty similar to enums, if you know, in like programming languages. And the way to define slot is not very intuitive. Let me show you how to do that. But before we go off the page, let me save the intent first. So it's saved. So let's go back here. And then under, if you see that English US, under intent, we have slot types here. So I'm going to click on it. We're going to add a slot type. So let's add a blank one. So let's do size type. Add. So the three values that we're going to have are small, medium, and large. And then hit save. And then go back to slot type, and then we're going to add toppings to it. Let's do pepperoni, sausage, and then chicken. Why not? For simplicity, we only have 3 toppings, but you can add more if you want to. So saved. And now let's go back to our intent. Go back to the pizza ordering intent. Scroll down to the slot section. And then we're going to hit add a slot. Pizza size. And we're going to select the type, size type here. And then the prompt is like, what do you want to ask the user to do or to select? And I'm just going to say something like, what size of a pizza would you like? Small, medium, or large? Hit add. And then after the bot asks for the pizza size, we're going to ask for toppings. So add another slot. Pizza topping. Yeah, topping. And then we're going to ask, what topping would you like on your pizza? Pepperoni. I think we had sausage and then chicken. Hit add. Okay, so that is done. And now let's scroll down to the confirmation section. We need to confirm or read back what the customer just ordered. So we can say something like, all right, you would like a so pizza. This is how we reference the slot variables here. So pizza size, we just have a curly braces to encapsulate to get that variable. So if the customer says medium, that's gonna be replaced by the word medium. Pizza with the topping on it. Should I place your order? So this is like a confirmation to make sure that we got the order correct from the customer. And so after we say that, if the customer says yes, we're gonna place the order. If they say no, we're gonna say something like, no worries, we will not place your order. So this is like, if we got the order right, and if the customer says yes to this question, we're gonna place the order. But if they said no, we're gonna say no worries, we're not place your order. It's possible that the customer wanted to change their mind, you know. And then in the fulfillment, if the customer says yes to it, we're gonna say that, thank you, your order has been placed successfully. Would you like to order anything else. So obviously you're gonna call the API to place the order, to send it to the chef to make the pizza and stuff. For simplicity right now, we just like just say this back to the customer and ask them if they want anything else. And if we encounter a failure, what we can say back to the customer is, sorry, something went wrong. Please try again. Technical issues, you know. Okay, so this is pretty much it. We don't have to do anything else here. Just hit save and then hit build again. Okay, so the build is successful. Let's test it out. Let's say hi, welcome. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Welcome to the shop, bro. My name is Joanna. I'll help you with the pizza ordering. Would you like pizza or drink? Let's say pizza. And it's like, got it, I'll help you with that. Would you like a medium, small, or large? Let's say medium. Okay, what topping would you like? Pepperoni or sausage or chicken? Let's say pepperoni. So it's gonna say, you would like a medium pizza. Should I place the order? If I say yes, it's like, thank you, your order. Do you want anything else? I was like, yeah. And then if I type in, I want pizza again, the order is gonna be, or the conversation is gonna start again. And now let me type in something that's not one of the three options. Let's say this. It's gonna ask me again because it's not one of the three, you know. So let's say large, and then same thing here. If I do something like this, it's gonna ask me again because it's not one of the three. Chicken, and it's gonna be like, you want a large pizza with chicken topping. Should I place the order? And if I say no, it's gonna say no worries. Your order is not gonna be placed. So it seems like it's working now. And now let's go back to the intent and create the last one for our drink menus, for our drink orderings. So go back to intent, add a new intent, empty one, drink ordering. So some utterances that we can have is drink, drinks. I want to order drinks. I want to order a drink. Something like that should be enough. I'm going to show you how I'm going to type in something else, and it will matches with one of the utterances that I put in here, even though the exact wordings are different. And then in the initial response, we're going to say something like, okay, I will help you order some drinks. That should be good enough. And the same thing for the slots here, because we only have a certain number of drinks in-house that the customers can order. They can't just like type in something very special that we don't have in-house. So we're gonna create some drink types here. So let's save it and then go back. Slot types. Create a new type. Drink type. Add. Let's have Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, and vodka. Why not, right? And then save slot types. And then go back here. Go back to the drink intent, or drink ordering intent. Scroll down to the slot section here. We're gonna add a slot. The name's gonna be drink type. We just select a drink type that we just created. And then we're gonna ask the question like, what drink would you like to order? I think we have Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, and vodka. Okay, hit add. And then we're gonna add another one to it that is asking how many drinks they want, because they may want more than one, right? Number type, and I think we already have a built-in one, so let's say Amazon, and we can say how many. Yeah, we can reference the drink type here as well. how many of the drinks would you like? And then the same drill under the confirmation section, we're going to say read the order back to the customer. We're going to say something like, you want to order how many number of the type of drinks, right? And then if they say no, we can say something like, okay, I will not submit your drink order if they change their mind or something. And then under the fulfillment section, if they hit yes, I'm gonna say your order has been placed successfully. If there's something wrong, we're gonna say sorry. Something went wrong. Please try again. Always this. Technical difficulties. Okay, that's everything. So we're gonna hit save and then build. Okay, so it's done. Let's test it out. So let's say hi to start with, or say hello. Yeah, so want to order pizza or drinks? Let's order pizza first. Would you like a medium, large, or small? Let's do large. Let's do sausage. Hit yes. So remember the sample utterances that we put in our like drinks. I want drinks or something like that. But let's me type in like I want beverages or something like that, and so it's able to detect that what you meant by beverages because it's pretty similar to drinks. So let's say that I type in something gibberish. It's like, okay, what do you want? Obviously we want vodka. So how many vodkas do you want? Let's do 2. So we want to order 2 vodkas, right? Let's say that I hit no. It's like, okay, no worries, I won't submit your order. And now let me just do drink again. It's gonna say, okay, what do you want? Let me just do Coke. Let's do 1. Hit yes. And now my order is placed successfully. And it seems like the chatbot is working correctly right now. Everything has been tested. Let's see the microphone here. I've never used it. Let me try this. Hello.
You. We come to the shop, bro. My name is Joanna. I will help you with your order. Do you want pizza or drinks?
Okay, so it's actually working. The audios as well. Let me say, I want pizza.
Got it. I will help you order some pizza. What size of a pizza would you like? Small, medium, or large?
Medium.
What topping would you like on your pizza? Pepperoni, sausage, or chicken?
Pepperoni.
All right, you would like a medium pizza with a pepperoni topping on it? Should I place your order?
Yes.
Thank you. Your order has been placed successfully. Would you like to order anything else?
Drinks, please.
Okay, I will help you order some drinks. What drink would you like to order? Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, or vodka?
Vodka, of course.
How many vodka would you like?
10.
You want to order 10 vodka, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Your order has been placed successfully.
Okay, so everything has been tested and is working properly. This is a pretty simple tutorial and to get you started, but if you have other ideas or suggestions, comment down below. If I have enough interest, I'm going to create a separate video for that. But this is it for today's tutorial. I hope you have learned something, and if you like this video, I hope you can give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video.